That's the realness. It's so basic. It's so simple. And
Just sit behind your computer at
yeah,
6:45.
yeah,
Wait for 7 o'clock market open.
yeah,
Wait to see a green candle that is pointing to the purple line
yeah,
and press buy.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you don't have to do any higher time frame analysis.
mm,
You don't have to do um check, all these things about trend
yeah,
directions, um, you know, whether there's been liquidity that has been swept, or whether, point of interest,
yeah,
PD ray,
yeah.
all these jargons, you don't have to bother
You don't
yourselves
need
with
it.
it.
You don't need it. And congratulations on your commitment to your goals. You are a
Yes.
funded trader.
Thank
Um,
you.
it's been a journey.
It feels unreal, but maybe it will only feel real if I manage to get to the first payout. Because
Yeah.
passing the challenge is one thing,
Mm,
getting your first payout is another different ball game.
yeah. Yeah.
So that is the mission I want you to get me to.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what we're gonna be doing now, going forward, going into like the boot camp. There's a lot of work I'm gonna be doing with you internally on the boot camp to really
Mm-hmm.
strengthen your discipline and to ensure that now you're funded, we
Hmm.
maintain that account and actually go for payouts consistently. So,
Yeah.
um, I think obviously your what account size is it specifically?
70K. So it's a 70K GB account, not USD.
Okay, oh great, that's even better. So your payouts are gonna be in pounds
In
essentially.
pounds, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Because I didn't want to do the conversion later, and I want the payouts to be in pounds.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, cool. So, give me like a bit of like background. Like, how long have you been trading for in general?
So I started trading last year, March. So not March 2025, I started trading. But I came into trading actually by accident. I met some guys online through Telegram that I was following their signals. So initially it was signal following,
Mm,
and they will, or you'll be there, and then they send you an alert. You put a post, you go quickly, grab your phone, you put the buy this at this price, put stop loss here, put take profit here, and then you just be sitting down and waiting to either your stop loss gets hit or your take profit gets hit.
yeah,
And at some point, I wanted to do it myself. I said, why do I have to wait for these people to give me a signal? Let me try and use my own understanding of this thing to, um, so that I don't have to wait for these signals.
yeah,
And then I went on YouTube and I was looking at people trading and looking for strategy and all of that. So I've been trying, try a strategy. It works, it doesn't work. You pack it on the side. You try another strategy. It works, it doesn't work. You pack it on the side. But I think my main problem, what I struggled with, is understanding the market, understanding market structure, and so on and so forth. And then what was the other problem was risk management. So what happened was I had a personal account which had like 10K in there of my own money.
mm,
And I thought to make more money, you just need to use the biggest lot size you can ever find in
mm,
your arsenal.
yeah.
So
Goodness me.
so I quickly realized that in this game you make more losses than you win.
Mm-hmm.
And if your lot sizes are bigger, then what's going to happen is that with time you're just going to be liquidated. So
Yeah,
I have learned, I have paid a huge tuition to this market.
yeah,
I have paid a huge, more than what you have charged, or more than what anybody can never charge me
yeah.
to
How much would
learn
you
trade.
say? How much would you say you've actually lost, like
Oh my
before coming to
God.
me?
I can't honestly say it, but I can say in excess of about 40K.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
in
Okay.
excess of about 40K. Because what I did was I even took a loan and I said I'm gonna use it to try and get back, some of the money I've lost. And without look, without any good strategy, without any good risk management, if I give you 100,000, you will lose it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. So obviously you've been obviously scarred, burnt. These Telegram signal groups are notorious in the industry. So I guess when you started coming across myself, I know we originally first spoke about a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
but then obviously you had lost money due to like your strategy. So if you compare like the strategy you had before
Mm-hmm.
teaching me and the
Yeah.
strategy that we now use now on Magneto,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say has been the big difference?
So your strategy on Magneto is very mechanical. And the other day I was looking at, I think yesterday or the day that the German 40 was buying, and it went past Magneto. I mean, it kept going. I think on Monday when we did the call,
Yeah,
yeah, on Monday when we did the call, that was just a perfect setup
yeah,
that met all the criteria of Magneto, the
yeah,
timing, the structure, take profit. I mean, everything lined up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I was like, this is a no-brainer
mm,
setup, really.
yeah,
Which is different from what strategy, any strategy that I use.
mm,
The only thing is that sometimes because of work and things like that, I'm not up in the morning, I'm
yeah,
not behind my computer at that particular time to see,
mm,
this particular setup.
yeah,
I only review, if I get to work and I get a chance, I go, what's German 40 doing today? What's US 30 doing? What's this doing? What's that doing?
yeah, yeah.
So that has been the problem of not catching most of the trades.
And that trade that you took on Monday, I know you said it was textbook. It was our basic textbook strategy that was like it verbatim.
Hmm.
My favorite is that that candle before 8 o'clock for me if
Hmm.
is the best entry. But like what like how would you describe the strategy? I know mechanical is like a vague term, but
Hmm.
without giving away the edge, like is it something that is simple? Is it easy? Like how would you describe it in
Okay, so obviously,
compared to like
oh,
the typical strategy? Because there's like a lot of
yeah, yeah,
strategies
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah. The thing with Magneto um, is that most of the time, if you're waiting for this 15 minutes candle to appear or this 5 minutes pointing candle to appear, sometimes I'm thinking, um, this candle that has appeared, is it the first candle,
Yeah,
or in that series of candle, or
yeah,
what if I've missed the first candle and another other candles have formed
yeah,
after the 6:45? Am I still allowed to join, or because I've missed the first candle,
yeah,
then it means that I have to sit it out, or what do I do? And then you can see sometimes too, the first candle has appeared, but you can see there's liquidity behind you.
yeah,
For example, the liquidity is not yet being taken.
yeah,
So what do you do? Do you wait for liquidity to be taken first before you enter, or do you enter anticipating that maybe liquidity might not be taken?
yeah, yeah,
So these are some of the questions that sometimes
yeah,
I ask myself, because and sometimes you could see that the general trend is bearish,
yeah.
but the pointing candle is bullish.
Right. So before you go into that, and I really want you to like articulate this
Hmm.
clearly. are you basically about to say, or you let me know, are you saying that the bearishness or the bullishness
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do with the pointing candle and where we're going? Have you noticed that, or is it?
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
we? Did
yeah,
we?
yeah, yeah. I've noticed it, but the thing is, Joshua, you don't. Obviously, the pointing candle is a buy candle.
Yeah,
Okay, if it's below Magneto,
yeah,
all right. If it's above Magneto, it's a sell candle.
yeah,
So if it's a buy candle, and I
yeah,
can see that price has been coming down heavily, it could be a retracement candle, which is buying, which is going up, and then will soon reverse.
yeah, yeah,
Do you understand?
yeah,
So sometimes, yeah, I'm a bit cautious. If we bullish, for example,
yeah,
if we bullish and the night before price is retracing back to a bullish, back into the bullish trend,
yeah, yeah,
like on Monday, it came into a bullish, or maybe okay, there was a bullish reversal.
yeah.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. Honestly, I understand what you're saying. I guess more importantly, based on what I've taught you,
Hmm.
have I ever taught you about bullish or bearish or
No,
trends?
no, 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 no,
So
no, no,
basically,
no.
that being said, even if
Hmm.
you didn't understand anything to do with bullish, bearish, retracements, would you still be able to implement Magneto?
Yeah, I think yes, yes. I
And
mean, yes, I mean, if you look at the client group that you have,
yeah,
um, and with this strategy, so you have someone like Amanda, Nikki, and all the rest.
yeah,
They haven't got any background in trading. They themselves have not spent a lot of
right,
time in trading, and you can
right,
see that they follow the rules verbatim.
yeah, yeah,
They follow the rules just as you've
yeah,
taught them, and
yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah. So if I have no background
yeah,
of trading myself, I have not
yeah,
fiddled with trading myself,
right, right,
it's easy to
yeah,
follow the pointing candle and
yeah.
press buy when you see the pointing
Yeah,
candle.
yeah. And this is exactly what Paul said. Paul also
Hmm.
mentioned this on his interview as well. It's like you've been in the industry, so you've actually picked up maybe some bad habits, some good habits, some things that maybe sabotage you. And I guess you kind of bring that in. But I think Paul said it best. He said, he would have even much preferred if he didn't have any knowledge and he just came straight to me. Do you feel the same way? Like if you didn't have like someone like Amanda who's able to just crack on and just get on with it because she doesn't have all of that negative, previous understanding. Can you see how that does that apply to you as well, or how do you feel?
Yeah, yeah. So I've learned some bad habits, and I've been round the block.
Yeah, yeah,
so so sometimes I question it a little bit, but
yeah,
yeah, and sometimes when you question it and you don't enter and it
yeah,
plays out, you
yeah,
are like, why did I not enter?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know. But sometimes too, um, you can see Magneto is just about 2 hour,
yeah,
just 2 hour away, and you're like, I'm sure this thing can go 5 hour,
yeah, yeah,
or 4 or 5 hour.
yeah,
Do I need to actually exit at Magneto, or do
yeah.
I actually
Keep
carry
going.
on?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
can see this thing is bullish,
yeah,
and
yeah,
and it's probably might go on forever.
yeah. This
you
is the
know.
yeah, this is the complexity trap, where a lot of
Yeah.
people they want to bend the rules because of their previous knowledge. But listen, I think you said something really key there. You work a job, right? So
Hmm.
you're trading at the moment. You've been able to get 170K in funding while working. Like what does your day-to-day work schedule look like, and how are you able to even trade while working?
So what's happened is that I've taken some time off. As I'm sitting here with you today, I'm not at work.
Okay.
And I realized that in order for me to pass this funding, in order for me to make some progress, I actually need time to do this.
Yeah.
And so I've taken 2 weeks off. I said I'm going to use it to try and be on this challenge and get it passed.
Yeah.
So once I have passed and I'm able to make my first payment,
Yeah.
and it's something that I can sustain because my total payout, my total monthly pay is £3,000
Yeah.
for 20 days of work.
Yeah. Wow. So that's 3% basically about. But if you did free on your 70K, how much would you need to actually
Yeah.
match that?
So a day, okay, on the 70K,
Yeah.
let's say if I do a trade and I do 1:2
Yeah.
trade, I only need 2 days to trade.
Wow. Wow. And how that this is the funny thing. It's like it sounds like you're it sounds unbelievable, right? It sounds
Yeah,
like too
yeah,
good to be true. But
yeah,
like that trade that you took on Monday, I think we did like an 11-hour trade on Monday.
yeah.
Like how long in terms of actual work, how long did it take you to just find the pointing candle and press buy? Like how many minutes or time did it take?
5 minutes.
Did you and you didn't have to analyze anything, you just saw the pointing candle, press buy, press sell.
Yeah, pretty
five
much. And
minutes
just wait. Yeah,
and just wait.
5 minutes.
And what? How long were you actually in the trade? Like, what point did it hit take profit?
I took take profit at about 4 hours, but
Oh, okay,
yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna go. It was gonna go.
so far down.
It was
Yeah,
gonna go to the moon.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
so when somebody asked you the question on that day when we were doing the thing to say, did you exit at 3 hour? And
yeah,
then you said yes, you did, because otherwise you wouldn't be sitting here. You would
yeah,
be in the conference
um,
call,
yeah,
and you'd be worrying about the trade.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
it's something that I'm thinking that if I can get this funding and I only need 2 hours a day, this will just
Well, you've got the funding, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. I've
Okay,
got the
good.
funding. What I'm saying that if I'm able to make 2 hours a day or
Right.
3 hours a day, then end of the month, if I do obviously factor in profit or loss, let's say
Yeah,
15 hours at the end of the month.
yeah. Wow.
15 hours at the end of the month, that is really good money.
Yeah, yeah.
That
We're
is really
talking.
good money.
We're talking like what is that? Let's do a bit of math so we can set some projections. So 3 hour a day. If you aim for 15 hour on a 70K account,
Mhm.
uh,
So
risking,
one hour is 750,
yeah,
750 pounds. So
yeah,
2 hours is 1,005.
yeah, okay,
So if you do 10 hour, that
that's seven
is
grand.
7 grand. Yeah, yeah,
Wow,
yeah. So if you do 15 hour, that is plus three and a half. So that is 10 and a half.
wow, wow, wow. So on the low side, we're projecting anywhere from 7 grand upwards.
Yeah,
Even if you don't even hit the 15 hour, we just go for
yeah,
10, for
10.
example, which is
Yeah,
we did that literally on Monday in one trade, just
yeah.
one of those trades. That was an 11-hour trade. I mean, this is the kind of thing that obviously I want you to feel happy. I want
Mm-hmm,
you to now get focused now because
mm-hmm.
the ball is in your court. Obviously, we're gonna do a lot of work on the boot camp to really cement your discipline now. But
Yeah,
for you to go from someone who's lost, I think you said about 40 grand,
40 grand. Yeah,
to now be
yeah.
able to say, can you wholeheartedly say you now have a pathway to, like, if you just stay disciplined and if you continue using these rules, how certain are you about being able to live off your earning as a trader using these rules?
Yeah, freedom. I can see freedom. I mean, currently we are not, you're not free. As I'm sitting here, they are waiting for me to return to work and all these things.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting emails. People are, I have things to do and so on and so forth. And I'm like, all these things at the end of the month, you get paid 3 grand,
yeah,
and they don't care whatsoever how you are able to manage
yeah,
with that 3 grand to pay
mm, yeah,
your mortgage,
yeah,
your car payments,
mm,
all of
mm,
these things.
yeah, yeah, Yeah.
and it's nobody's business,
Yeah.
nobody's business. So
Yeah.
I know that trading is risky, but with the right discipline,
Mm,
the right mindset,
yeah.
the right focus and risk management, I think it's doable.
Yeah.
It's doable. It's
Yeah.
doable.
I
But
believe
I
in
don't
it, man.
know. I mean, I'm sure you've had payments and you are still receiving payments.
Yeah. The biggest part of boot camp now, and this is where I am, is being able to not rely on one account.
Yeah.
So, like I told you, especially on our calls, what we're gonna focus on now is a scaling plan.
Mm-hmm.
You've done the hardest part, which is getting your first 100K.
Yeah.
Now we have to take that first payout. Even
Mm-hmm.
if we just get like 5R on this account,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna take a
Mm-hmm.
portion of that 5R and we're
Mm-hmm.
just gonna go back to FTMO and say, hey, I want 200K now. I want
Mm-hmm.
200K evaluation. So we take the
Mm-hmm.
profit that we've earned and we reinvest it back into our business to get more capital. Because
Yeah.
if you want to get the real freedom,
Mm-hmm.
my journey is not just trading with 100K or 200K. It's about now being able to say I traded 500K or I traded seven figures. Because
Mm-hmm.
now you do 5R on
Mm-hmm.
500K
Yeah.
and you're laughing.
You are laughing. You are laughing.
That's
Yeah.
where we need to be. So that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna be focused on. So I'm happy for you, and that's why I keep saying I'm happy for you because you've done the hardest part. But this is just the tip of the
Beginning.
iceberg. Now we need to
Yeah.
get really disciplined and focused and really start pushing on. And I guess for you to like reflect back as now as one of the leaders in the group, I guess people are gonna be looking up to you now. Like, okay, Ishmael's funded now. He's been
Yeah.
he came into the group. Like, when did you join me?
I
When
think
did you join me?
I joined you in October. So
Was it October?
yeah. um
Wasn't it? Was it October?
October or November
Yeah,
last year.
November. It was just before Christmas. I remember.
Just before Christmas.
Before
Yeah.
Christmas. So
Yeah.
it's been
Yeah.
it's been it's been less than 90 days, right? It's
Yeah.
been about
Yeah.
less than 90
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
People
It's
are
been less
looking up
than
to you now, thinking, "Wow, he's been in the group 90 days. He's already funded. He's only trading Magneto. You're not even.
yeah.
Are you? You're not even using Captain America,
I'm
right?
not using Captain America. No, I'm not using Captain America.
So if someone's watching this right now, who's maybe
Mm-hmm.
spent thousands on courses, who's maybe lost 40 grand like yourself, they've tried
Mm-hmm.
signals, they've blown accounts, and they feel like this is everybody's a scammer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what would be your advice to someone who's just about to give up on trading?
I mean, my advice to someone who is about to give up, I would just say to the person, why are you wasting your life giving up? Already, you are not in a position. I mean, what else pays better than trading? I
Mm,
cannot evaluate anything else that I can think of that pays better than trading.
mm,
If unless you are not disciplined and you don't want to make anything out of this,
mm,
but this is the best career possible
mm,
for anybody who is willing to learn
mm,
and enjoys trading. So I'll say to the person, you know how many times my wife has said, "Oh, give this thing up. We are spending too much money. We've lost so much money. We've done so much." And I said to her, "There's no alternative
mm,
to this. You would have to make it work.
mm,
Whatever it takes for you to make it work,
mm.
you must make it work
Wow.
because the end product outweighs anything imaginable within our circles. I mean, me and you, we both black, all
Yeah.
right? We both come from um African background, Caribbean background, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna interview me and offer me a 10,000 a month salary.
Mm, mm, mm,
Do you understand? Where I'm coming from, the nursing background that I'm coming from, you have to be the top executive, NHS top executive for you
mm.
to earn 7.5 grand a month.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's
You
true.
know?
It's true. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a lot of what you're saying is not actually. even race based. It's even gender. Like you could be even like there's some people that I mean I've had people in my family who have
Hmm.
not been able to get certain jobs because they are women. They're
Yeah.
not able to get certain jobs. There's only certain people,
It's
even if
only,
you're, that get certain jobs,
yeah.
higher based on who you are. But the truth is,
Yeah.
only you know your true potential. Only you know what you're worth. And I think what you're trying to
Yeah.
say is you're worth the 10, 20K a month. You know,
Yeah.
even if XYZ employee
Yeah.
doesn't see you as, worth that, you
Yeah.
believe that you're worth. So you're not willing to settle for anything
No.
less. Is that right?
No. Yes. Yes. I'm
Wow.
not willing to
Powerful.
settle for anything less
Wow.
because, yes, I mean,
Wow.
this
Yeah.
this this trading requires thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It requires it has some certain criteria
Yeah.
that you have to meet to be a trader. But
Yeah.
even with your strategy, you don't even need any kind of any kind
No
of
degree.
attributes.
A 5 year old. Literally a 5 year old. My daughter, when my daughter turns 5, I kid you not, she's gonna have multiple six-figure funded accounts. I promise you. By the time my daughter's 5 years old, she's gonna have multiple six-figure funded accounts using the same
Yeah,
system.
because
That's the realness. It's so basic, it's so simple, and
just sit behind your computer at
yeah,
6:45,
yeah,
wait for 7 o'clock market open,
yeah,
wait to see a green candle that is pointing to the purple line,
yeah,
and press buy.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you don't have to do any higher time frame analysis.
mm,
You don't have to do um check, all these things about trend
yeah,
directions, um, you know, whether there's been liquidity that has been swept, or whether, point of interest,
yeah,
PD ray,
yeah.
all these jargons, you don't have to bother
You don't
yourselves
need
with
it.
it.
You don't need it. So I
No.
guess I guess the funniest question is like, and this is the probably one of the last questions for you is like to someone, let's say someone who's very experienced, they can tell you every single Fibonacci level on the planet. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of guy. What
Yeah.
someone who can tell you
Yeah.
like all
The
the code,
extensions.
the
What the
extension,
extension 2.5 means.
yeah, the Elliott wave, the this,
The
the
Elliott
that.
way. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Those guys, like,
yeah.
what would you say to someone like that who's maybe speaking to me now, or maybe they're considering this and they're saying, nah, that can't be all there is to trading. Like someone who's skeptical, maybe he's on the fence, who thinks, nah, this is just some good, too good to be true scam. Like, what would you say to someone like that?
Yeah, I'll just say to somebody like that is, first of all, are they profitable with whatever it is that they are doing? Are they making the 5 figure or the 6 figure salary? What are they failing? Are they successful? If they're successful, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you are struggling and you know all the Fibonacci and you know all the trend lines and everything that is involved, you are still failing,
Mm,
this is the easiest strategy that anybody can learn.
mm,
And all you need to do is to show up. I think the show up is the only um, thing that the person have to commit to.
yeah.
Is just showing up at the time,
Yeah. Spot on.
and that's it.
That's it. That's it. Listen, Ishmael, it's been a pleasure. Like I really appreciate you sharing this. Like I said, we are gonna continue working together on the boot camp and really cracking,
Yeah,
really
yeah,
dialing in this
yeah,
discipline. But it's been a
yeah.
pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you for. I mean, it's good I found you, and it's good I found your community. And when my phone is buzzing whilst I'm at work, do you know how I feel? Yeah. Do you know how I feel when I'm at
Wow.
work and the phone is going ting 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 ting?
Yeah.
I keep saying to myself, people are making money.
Money. Yeah. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
are making. People are saying, "Hey, it's a 3 hour." I mean, when I miss these trades and I'm at work and people say, "Oh, we make 3 hour, we make 2 hour, we make this." I mean,
Yeah.
my heart. I miss heartbeats.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, what's happening?" You know. So it's good. The community is good, and I like the genuineness of Amanda and
Yeah, yeah,
and Osaji, and
yeah,
and all these guys that
yeah,
are on the call. You can
yeah.
tell. I met